Hello, everyone. Couldn't tell exactly if the sound was playing. I haven't changed anything, but if there was no sound awkwardly during that, I apologize. Anyway, I'm Ultimate Lash. I will be your VTuber today, and today we're diving back into the arena, returning to, oh my goodness. Today we're returning to the arena to play Bard King of Dale, a deck that we built last time, but I think has some legs as just a good old Azorius hard control list. We've got all of the best control pieces and some looting and draw synergies. I took out a lot of the counter synergies, or the tokens rather, because they weren't doing as much as I'd hoped. The deck really wants to draw cards and stop our opponent from doing anything, so we've put in more card draw, more just random stuff that's going to give us more cards to play with. So all that being said, let's go ahead and jump straight into some games. We can start working on some quests. How's everybody doing today? Me? I've been tired. This is not new, but living is difficult, you know? Galadriel. I forgot to put this on. I don't know why I'm not playing it next time. Alright, so we got some stuff to do. We could... Yeah, I guess if this is keepable. I don't know if we're going to keep Force of Negation. We don't exactly have our commander. Oh, no, this isn't one that requires our commander. It's just exile blue card. Sure. Start out immediately by bolting ourselves in the dome to get our Hallowed Fountain. Hydroponics X Architect, hopefully, gets us a little bit of value. We don't have a lot of fetch lands, though, so... that actually might have been our only one. We'll just have to draw into those lands raw. Alright, let's go ahead and land human, and... I think we're just gonna hold up the Force Spike. Sure. So let's start with some looting. Good. This is our land. And then flashing in during the draw an extra card. Let's see, Otawara costs 4, and we don't have anything else. Let's see if we can draw into something good. Esper Sentinel's not really gonna do it. Send in the Cloud. that will allow us to seam rip Michelangelo. Get rid of the boy. Alright. It is what it is. Yeah, get out of here. Discard the Tithe, that doesn't seem as good. Take them off Galadriel for a little bit longer. Yeah, turns out Ouroboros, just a good card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we couldn't play Ossifaction. We also have discard. 4, 5, 1. We'll draw another land. Does he have another protection spell? Of course he does. They always have it. Remember, kids, you only need one card. As long as you can protect it. And plane control really makes you feel every decision. Like, should I have done stuff while my opponent was tapped out, or what? Because they had a lot of turns where they were just kind of beating the snot out of us. Maria, Scholar of Antiquity. So one of the rare Gruul artifacts decks. Library? I guess. Absolutely fucking not. Wedding announcement, Powerful Looter, or No More Lies? I think it's gonna be No More Lies. Unfortunately, we are in fact sitting on exactly one blue source. Would you care to lose your opponent for 3 turns? Nope. Okay. Ooh, packs. Let's grab some packs. A pack. Hobbit. Anything interesting in here? There are some regular rares that we're looking for, such as Queen of Dale. Eagles is not one, because we already had it. Alas Ilcor. Our opponent's going to be on some aristocrat shenanigans. This seems bad. Let's keep it. One does not have. Remand? Yeah. The plan is to annoy our opponent as much as humanly possible. Spell create a thingy? Sure. Go ahead and... Okay, I want to get value out of that, so let's not let them. Come on, you're in white. You got disenchant. Enjoy being a 1/1 with no abilities. Oof. Let's see. We've got not a lot going on here. We could take less damage now. They are not going to do that either. Fizzling. Now we could roll a Buster Sword if we wanted to. Oh, good heavens. We could barb. Also, get rid of the thingy. Oh my god, deck. Can you please? has none of the lands. We have all of the lands. Why not? Infinite 1/1s. God damn it! Trample's really kind of like style. They're not having a ramp. We'll target none of my permanents while it uses the colors of it. So that's 2. Cost 2. So let's see that. Whew, token doublers. And me with none of my things to punish my opponent for having multiple creatures. Yeah, no. Might be on the upward trend. They still have spend, sure. Alright, we managed to shove their head into the dirt and keep them there. And we only had to sacrifice King of Dale once to a Death Toucher. Which is a pretty fantastic waste. But oh man, that was a lot of basic lands. Did you see that? Jesus. Prototype X8. You are a weird one. No. Esper Sentinel turn 1 is good, but going first with Library is probably not the play. 2 lands into this is probably fine. Six, seven. Library's probably not going to be that one is not slick. Well, guess what I can do, sucker? It's surveilled. Here we go. That goes pretty alright. Off that because I can't really play it very easily. I don't think they're gonna board wipe over 2 losers. We'll still be hitting them even if they do lose one of them. Where's the second? Bottle of Bywater probably going to come up, honestly. the cheapest counterspell known to man. Oh, fuck you. Is not well versed in what to do in this situation. Yeah, what can I do? Better than days. Luckily, if the thing taps correctly, we should be able to do both. Let's maybe not take 8. Huh? You got a scry land that you can drop? No? Okay. Back. So we can cast Bard. That'll give us more card advantage in Bilbo. We'll send in... You don't flyer. Okay. Draw 2 cards, discard... Island. 4. Metallica is online. Yeah. Ooh, Bilbo. Really now? Bilbo's coming in clutch. Oh my god. I like how they basically keyword can't be blocked as one of the little indicators. So, library seems like it's a card for us, but in reality, I'm just... maybe we need more stuff that filters card advantage into our hand. Like, we've got flow state, right? Sorceries, instant... Yeah, we could do flow state, in theory. Give him the Jimothy. This is actually my favorite one. It's just the most awkward. Like, what are you doing over there? Our opponent has set down their phone and walked away. I'm ready to brawl. Are you? No. No, he's not. I mean, technically, they're not dead this turn. We have them on a 2-turn clock because we can't get through with Bard into their commander. But I just think that they're done playing Magic the Gathering. They still have the opportunity to get through this. We've just got to the point where we're going to start drawing a bunch of cards to be able to keep them out of this. And because of the combination of guys here, we're probably going to have the mana to be able to use, yeah, see that doesn't do anything. So if we send in these two gentlemen, these will discard Seam Rip, which is pretty worthless. Discarding planes. Now we have more cards in the hand than the opponent. Fantastic. Library of Alexandria is about to come back online next turn. If we just spend a couple turns hitting them with just Bilbo, then we could definitely library. Well, I'm sorry, opponent. If you hadn't wanted to do any of this, you shouldn't have played aggro deck. Oh, Bard the Bowman. When you draw your second card each turn, put +1/+1 counter. Target creature gains lifelink. That's not bad, honestly. So, as far as cards to filter, there's Flow State. Look at the top three. There's an instant and a sorcerer card, so put 2 of them in your hand, which is nice. It's not actual card draw, but I mean, Bard, super late game. I don't even know what we take out. We don't want to. Well, okay. Yeah, I think Peloton is going to do much. There's Flow State, which has requirement, and then there's also, what was the other? It's like 3 mana, blue, sorcery. Look at a top card. Stock up. Yeah, that's the one. The top 5, 2 in the hand. Yeah, that's a good one. Yep. Maybe we'll even invest another wild card into the deck. Could grab Snapcaster Mage. Should have got another cup of coffee before starting. You'd think that one directly before stream would be enough, but at this point in my life, it's not. We need more. We're fellows. Okay, so we have the tools to deal with this. We just have to draw them. Unable to Scream is one of those cards. opponent's going first with library is probably good enough. If they don't have the naturalize, unable to scream is just gonna take them out of things. On the tap lands, these are choice. Surveil or powers? Could be hold up more mana. Definitely drop the switch. Don't like that. Yeah, let's get that source. Draw a second card. I think we want the mana open right now. Cards in hand? 6. Before we play that land, let's draw a card. Rip. Anatide seems pretty alright. Yep. There he is. We could do Bard. Let's surveil first. See what we're getting. Don't need any land. Send in the clowns. There we go. Annoy the opponent on 3 lands enough, and you can just do whatever you want. What happens when you run like 27 lands in your Elf Ball deck? Oh, hey! We could get a pack. Do we want a mythic pack? We're still trying to pull for Queen of Dale, so I think we're just going to take the normal rare. Okay. It's not the worst thing I've ever seen in the world. Not exactly an aggro deck, though, so probably not worth. Do we want to take a diversion to get red-green spells out of the way? We can finish our quest off screen. Maybe we'll play some games at the end of stream. Get some Ruby games in. I find myself forgetting, even when I do have Library of Alexandria, I find myself forgetting to use it all the time, just to keep my hand topped off. Silver Quill the Disputant. Gonna do some tokens, probably. Some copying shenanigans. We got... okay. Perhaps our opponent knows what we're about. Meteor Golem. They may have been like, this is a white-blue control list, and I'm not about that life. Which is valid. I've definitely looked at some decks, just never wanted to actually finish the match. They had exactly as much time as it took to click the top right, and then let them know that they want to scoop. Didn't they say they were adding a report player feature? We could have reported that guy for slow player earlier. Namor the Submariner. Okay, so control be control. Never really a place you want to be. As for Sentinel, might make it better though. There it is. Yeah. Like first is not great. Whoop. Alright, they did not, in fact, have a thing. Voice of victory. Is it Merfolk? It was Merfolk. That we're not drawing additional cards is okay. I think I know which one he doesn't like the most. Tokenless copy target creature control except its reflection in addition to its other types. Want to gain 0 life. Because at the end of this, you don't have the thing. Good night, Solitude. Oh, this is good, sure. We still don't have any card draw online, so... yeah. Good stock out. I don't want to overcommit to the board with water. That's a pretty good switch. Keep the pressure on. Island walk. Yeah, I didn't think so. Power greater than target creature's power? Hilarious. Man, my humble merchant has been on the ground since turn 1. He's basically beat them half to death. Oh, would you look at that? Give him the Jimothy. The Doctor Doom emote, which I think is a Vine reference. Some good shit earlier. It is Porter. Report player. Reason for idle and match intentionally slow play. Got them down to 2 life and rope. Okay. Bard. Good game, sir. Good. Get that shit out of here. Voice of victory. Taking us to victory. Giving them the 3 life. Not relevant. Gonna give them the good game, just because they're such a good sport about it. Good game. When it's reading our cards, trying to figure out where the hell they went wrong. It was here. That's where they went wrong. That's the card. Took them out of this game entirely. That's the thing. I could take longer to think about my turns and plan them out a little bit better. At the same time, why would I do that? I don't want to get dinged for intentionally slow play. Alright, Esper Sentinel into Great Goblin? Sure. Give him the Witness protection. And the puppy dog. A pupperdoo. Oh, I don't know why he brings me so much joy. Unfortunately, all my removal is sorcery speed, so we can't exactly take advantage of the fact that they didn't play anything. Exile itself? Oh. Interesting. Look at this. That isn't the Great Goblin. That's just a legitimate business person. Anytime you can make them sacrifice their own commander is a good time. No. Now your commander's stuck in the graveyard. You fool. Let's see. Interest tapped. Play 2 or less. We don't have that, so... I guess we're not attacking this turn. Oh, sure. Taking a bunch of damage. Let's see. Moving to keep you attack when you cast a non-creature spell. That's a 2-drop? Yeah, it is. Okay. So that. I'm going in. We'll get rid of the... Yeah, Wan-Shi Tong will probably... You want to double block? Self-paced? Oh, that guy should. That guy, I guess. Nice little trick. You to sleep. Just to stop shenanigans. Yeah, can't sacrifice it to yourself. Oh, man. My Buster Sword. I might have actually kept that. It's a race. Bard, King of Dale. Now I draw 2 cards and drop off this one. Deciding that that's the way we're going to go. We'll drop off. Got it, it's fine. it's like, huh, hold on. Am I having a bad time? Gotta stop the beatdown somehow. And we have tipped the balance far enough in our favor. We're about to get a Sophie next turn. Back. Full steam ahead. Each creature you control gets +2/+2 trample, and this creature can't be blocked by more than one creature. Okay, seems not great. Hey, Queen of Dale, come on! The Desolation of Smog. 3 damage to each non-dragon, add 4 mana of any combination of colors, cast dragons. 4 for 3 is not good enough for Ruby, and we don't have enough dragons to justify. We don't have enough 4 mana dragons to justify it. Man, who knew that the most straight up hard control imaginable would be pretty good in Brawl? Courteous. Ugh. The hand's not great. Library of Alexandria on the play, not great, but if they don't do anything, it'll be fine. So now we have 7. Just want to use this man. I guess we're just not using library at all this game. Guess the hydroponics. And then stop that thing from doing things. Because witness protection is not going to work on Courteous for quite a while, unless we're actually losing. Let's see. We'd just be taking a whole bunch of damage otherwise. Without my prevents lands or additional cards. I was the starting player apparently, so. come I never get this many fetch lands when I'm playing a landfall deck? Holy. No, because that's a creature. We'll get rid of... I guess Expel the Interlopers is not going to be super good. Yep. Let's see. Opponent does not have any way to block flyers, so discard a card. If there are 4 more course counters, then you can play it. So let's play the Ossifaction. We'll chain somebody to the rocks. Ghost vacuum. I hope that throws off your map. Oh, Jesus Christ. Nope, we're taking 5. I think that we lose here because we don't have any additional card draw. Yeah. That would have been where Expel the Interlopers would have come in. Well, we weren't really thinking that far into the future. Alright, so Healy, we got 2 lands, we got a couple of counter spells, and some things for when our opponent draws cards. No white. We got white and blue, but we don't got... Okay. We got 3 colors. With that, we'll toss the triggers. Esper Sentinel. Opponent had a stick there. want to draw a card. I would like to be able to deal with one singular artifact, please. Please, we're being controlled by a 1 mana artifact. I would like to not be. Would have been a good turn to draw a land.
Dominaria's treasures will aid us in our fight.
Jesus, we finally managed to get 2 creatures on board.
Geometric perfection.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Daze is not relevant.
Dive like hawks.
We're drawing exactly the wrong half of my deck. This is one of those games where I just go back to the drawing board and find and exile an artifact. Just so that I have an out. Oh, Portable Hull could have done it. I would like one that doesn't... wow, 4 mana. Non-token artifact creature enchantment. Like, it's a random creature card of lesser mana value from the library onto the battlefield tapped. That could be what we're looking for. Okay, we'll downgrade it to destroy. It's intervention. It's a 3-drop to destroy something, but it could also destroy a lot of things. We'll have to think about that. Do we just run disenchant? Like, just straight up disenchant? It's super simple. Oh, but what are we losing for it? I think days. I've had it in my hand twice and had to do absolutely nothing. Feels like it's less of a control card, like maybe against the super aggro decks, but it feels more like an aggro card that's masquerading as a counterspell. Because you can lose so much momentum when you play it. Like, it has to be done on curve for an opponent's threat that's really worth it. And you go down an island to do it? Why is it so hot this week? Has anybody else noticed the, like, more diverse decks in the pool lately? Did they finally get rid of all the... Did they finally banish all of the VVs? And, like, Rovalos is really the only one. We have a Malcolm and nothing else. Poorly. Okay. Commander doesn't draw a card. No. Spooky, scary islands. Do we build them? Let's build them. They did not draw the card, so they didn't full send it. Coward. Yep, that treasure token's keeping them in this game. Super unfortunate because, yeah. No attacks. Oh no. I know what that do. Okay, maybe the parallax wave wasn't the best idea. But we'll send out one. If you want to board with us, that's fine. I thought that the parallax wave just went away immediately.
Reinforcements are near.
Yup.
You cannot stop us. We have allies everywhere.
I don't think that we can come back from this one. I don't even think we have a board wipe that would work.
You must. I never felt alone.
Yeah? There she goes. Great. else am I supposed to do? Needed more hard removal to Shieldred, other than just temporarily pushing it away. When you draw all of your anti-red, especially, but then your opponent's just gonna get it. Alright, Norm. Hand seems keepable. Play Norman into 2 open mana. Shit. We are packing right now. Absolutely not. We're both just like, nah. Nah, fuck off. Kitty cat. That's not enough. It's me. It's my graveyard. Let's see if we can pick up something. No face. I was using that. Cards. Receive. More dudes. I require more men. Cool but rude. What is going on? Things are not going the best for me. Two. Was that number a little higher? Or greater? Oh, we could have named one if we wanted to. They earned Craig. Psych. Okay. We'll go ahead and get rid of... Okay, it's fine. Leave us with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 is plenty. Got it. That would be a choice. He certainly chose that. Goodbye to Mindstone. Goodbye. Yep. Yep, we definitely died to cool but rude. Maybe we need another disenchant. I don't remember if we had an option to get rid of... If we had an option to counterspell that. Let's see, so... Enchantment. We're gonna want instant speed. Man, you really got disenchant or nothing? Maybe there's a creature-based way. Why are we on Witch Enchanter? Maybe non-land permanent? Destroy. Cavalier's really slow. Exile. We're gonna Skyclave. There's not much. Probably looking too far into it. Just draw the things that you need. This might be the last one, depending on how long this game goes. Considering the deck wants to run long, this might be the last game. Titus. Titus is the counters one, right? Okay, we got a couple control things. We got some late game control things, and we have no real blue mana. It's not exactly bolting blue, but it can do in a sense. Down deep hole. Mistakes were made. Innocence. More back to hand. Carrying Innocence might not actually be good enough because we don't actually have enough ways to trigger it consistently. Good lord. We're gonna need a 4. It's not a 4 white. Well, I know what I'm beating. It was when we didn't have things, and then I made a misplay. Let's do a Ruby game as a palette cleanser before we end stream. These games typically go a little bit quicker. Finally be on the aggressive. Instead of countering everybody else's stuff, we will be putting their faces in dirt. Temperature's not going down at all? Yeah, it really isn't. Okay, I go first. No red in this hand. Still no red. This deck, or this hand, has the things that we want. Dolius or Sylvan Primordial? We will toss back the Primordial. Just go nuts with the thing. Arid Archway. Yeah, it's too slow. Just kidding. Not the Raphellos. What an interesting turn of events. Get the, I guess, the Arena of Glory? Yeah, that's fine. You got the haste enabler? Project. Yep. What's the third one of this? Did you control double the power and Truffles give a triple? I was like, what is in this deck? Oh my god! They drew the perfect hand. Huh. Action from what? Spells. Okay. That's not really gonna work. Vortex? Yeah, alright. Maybe we should be on that Emrakul. Oy. Sometimes you play the game perfectly and the opponent just has an Emrakul. Literally, Lightning Bolt would have been our out. Like, actual Lightning Bolt. Sir, Jesus, is friggin' Ruby weighted higher? I feel like the things are getting harder. they'd be a hard controller, but this is a bit confusing. Alright. They missed their land drop. We'll take it. I think we're gonna call it there. I'll just do the last couple right after stream, but thank you for coming in, watching our VOD today. We will hopefully next week be able to keep up the intense streaming schedule. I have it on good authority that we might be having a collab of some kind next week. I still don't know what it's going to be, but the idea is there. So look forward to that. We'll again have another European-friendly stream on Monday. Yeah, Monday. And then we'll have Arena on some other day, and we will have collab on some other day. And hopefully we'll be able to pick up some steam, be able to taunt the algorithm into giving us some viewers. Other than that, well, let's go ahead and end it. Have a good night, guys. See you next time. Hopefully see you on Monday. Bye-bye.